Aloha again, everyone. Mike Drutar, principal broker and owner of NextHome Paradise Realty in Kona, Hawaii. And today I have a really awesome property tour for you because I have a special listing. First of all, this is one of our listings. And if you're seeing this in the first couple days, you're not going to find it on Zillow. You're not going to find it on Realtor.com. You're not going to find it anywhere but on my site. If you are working with an agent, tell them to look for this in the preview in our MLS until we go live on Thursday with first showings on Sunday. This is super desirable. I'm going to tell you the price later because I'm going to show you the features first. This is a short-term vacation rental eligible house. It is in a resort node in Ainamalu. And Ainamalu is located in the Waikoloa Beach Resort. So you have the right to do a short-term vacation rental if you want. Or if you don't want, you don't have to. And this house has a neat setup that can allow you to do both. You can live in it and you can rent out part of it. They really have it set up for that kind of stuff. I'm going to show you the inside. I'm going to show you the outside. I'm going to tell you my 3 favorite things about this property. Looking forward to showing it to you. Okay, everyone, let's get started outside. There's going to be a lot to show you on this because there's a lot to show you. There's a lot to this house. First of all, you're going to notice that around the backyard, we have a lot of really excellent work done here on the rock wall. And I like how they have the double gate here, so you can open that up and roll something on back if you need to. Maybe you want to use a riding lawnmower, you could do that there. But it's nice to have that kind of access. We're looking at board and batten on the siding, standing seam metal roof. This house has 28 fully paid for solar PV panels along with 2 Tesla Powerwalls for batteries. I know I'm shooting into the sun here a little bit, so I'm going to I'm going to show you some of the other properties in the neighborhood real quick so you can see what the solar panels look like when they're on top. You're here in Waikoloa in South Kohala. Okay, and this is the sunniest part of the island, so those things are going to be collecting energy for you all the time. It's really a good thing to have out here, especially with energy prices and how much they're going to be going up. People who have solar PV like this house are going to be very thankful for it. We got a solid wood garage door, not cheap aluminum. So that's a really nice setup. They've done a great job with the landscaping all throughout. And you can see some of it here in front. In the back, as you saw at the very beginning, it's really outstanding with a lot of fruit trees and things like that. So they have this set up really flexible. When they designed these, they did a really good job. They realized that some people might want to rent out part of it or rent out all of it, and they designed it with a lot of flexibility. This is the Nalu floor plan here in Ainamalu. First thing I like is that you have this door. So normally, I wanted to show you kind of how welcoming it could be. You have things closed off there, and it's nice, and you got your privacy. But when you walk in, you got this gorgeous courtyard set up right here. So we got our front door over there, and then on this side, sneak peek, a 1-bedroom studio, completely separated from the rest of the house. Got access to our garage here. I'm going to show you that too. And as I spin around, we also have access to our 2nd bedroom, our guest bedroom there. So nice setup here in this courtyard. I like the way they have it done with these large concrete pavers that are stained and the black river stone in between. Perfect amount of landscaping out here, not too much. And got the peace and tranquility right there by my slippers as I head on in the door. Ikomo mai, welcome. We got a large wood and glass inlaid door. Nice setup on that. And in here to our main living area. So I'm going to pan around real quick and just sort of point out a little bit of what we have. Over here to the side is our washer and dryer for the main house. There's also a 2nd washer and dryer. We've got a closet. We got our kitchen, our dining, our living area. 2 large double doors going outside to that awesome backyard. Did I mention this house is being sold fully furnished? Yeah. And then bedroom, guest bedroom, bathroom, owner's suite in there. So there is a ton here to look at. All right. So right here we got vaulted ceilings. I'd say we're looking at about 14 feet there. Really nice design on that ceiling fan. The ceiling fans in here are all gorgeous. Recessed lighting. Looks like we got LED on that. Really good size on this living area. And this was built only 2 years ago. So we're looking at, that might even be 7 or 8 inch solid baseboard. So this is designed how we're seeing homes done now. No more bullnose on the corner. We got 90-degree edges. No beveling here on the baseboards, tall baseboards. And then we have the same thing going around the windows. Nice, modern, clean lines. This is exactly what people are looking for. So really nice job on that. Aluminum on the windows, solid. Luxury vinyl down here on the floor. It looks outstanding, as you can see. Just a lot. So this is, we're going to talk a little bit in and out about short-term vacation rentals. If you guys have watched my videos, you know that there are very few houses that can do short-term vacation rentals because very few houses are built in areas that allow it by code. This one does. So you don't have to get a special permission. You just fill out the paperwork to let the county know it and to register it, and you're set. Other houses have to have a non-conforming use certificate. It says they're using it as a vacation rental, even though they're not really supposed to. And that has to be renewed every year. And if the county gets really mad or your neighbors get really mad, and there's a lot of complaints, you could run into problems on that. You don't have that here because you're in a resort node. Washer and dryer for the main house, utility sink, and even in here, look at these great cabinets. I'm going to tell you what those are in a second. But you see them there, and we got a closet right here. Nice pantry. Use it however you like. And then over here into the kitchen. Great job on the kitchen. Stainless steel appliances. Side-by-side refrigerator. It's about a counter depth. And that's a JENN-AIR with a freezer drawer on the bottom. And then JENN-AIR gas. Wait, gas? Yeah, we got gas out here. And this is the only place I know where you don't have individual gas tanks here at the house. So usually when I show you a house with gas, there's a propane tank outside and you got to call and you get it filled up. Here, you actually have a gas meter and they have gas piped into this whole community. There's one large tank or maybe 2 large tanks up at front, and then the community just has it piped to all the houses automatically. So you don't have to call the gas company to fill it up. You don't have to keep checking on that. That is, I don't think there's anywhere else that has that here on this side of the island. Nothing that I can think of. Stainless steel JENN-AIR on the refrigerator. We got a large, massive, large, deep apron, single basin, stainless sink. Absolutely love it with that restaurant style nice faucet. And then the push button on the garbage disposal. And then great job here on this tile backsplash. Really gorgeous. And then they did what we're seeing these days. Again, if you haven't seen this before, we got our quartz right up to our backsplash. So quartz on this here, instead of having another little lip of something else. So we're keeping these clean lines. And then the cabinets, I told you I was going to tell you about the cabinets. These are very well done custom cabinets. These are Sapele. And that was an option, an upgrade on here. So I'm going to kind of show you what we got here. So the cabinets are handmade, and you can see they got those sort of star hex square bolts keeping everything together. So they're really, really solid. And then the fronts are the custom Sapele on that. Soft close. So really nice. And what I like about it also is you're sitting right here in the kitchen. You can see outside to the pool. So if people are out there doing their thing, you got access to see that. You still feel like you're part of it. And of course, you feel like you're part of the rest of the action over here in the house. So a lot to like about how this is set up. We got 2 nice pendant lights over here. Coming over to our dining area, you got room for 6 very easily set up over here. And I like how we keep things at the single level. room for 4 right along the bar there. You could add a larger table here even if you wanted to and make it room for 8. You got plenty of flexibility with that. And then over here into the living room, boy, you could do a lot in here. It's really, I mean, there's a ton of room. It is really, really large. So a ton of space in here to do whatever you want on that. Really like the setup on that. We have a central AC system, and we actually have 2. One for here and one for that studio I'm going to show you. So you're going to see 2 of a lot of things in here. Really cool setup. So coming in here to our guest bedroom, here's that double door going outside. This is a really good setup for a vacation rental because you got 2 queen beds in here. So for a lot of people, this is going to be really nice. A lot of times you only get like maybe a couple twins, and it's really small. This is a really large second bedroom. You know, if you want to change the setup and put a large king in here, you could. If you want to do a queen and a couple bunk beds or something, whatever you want to do. This house is probably best used as a short-term vacation rental. And so it's going to be really good to be able to get people in. Guest bathroom over here. So we got that same quartz countertops, the sapelli wood that we had before. 1 foot by 2 foot tile with really tight grout lines. Looks absolutely gorgeous in here. Same baseboards that we saw in the rest of the house. Everything's going to keep that look throughout. The 1 foot by 2 foot tile there in the bathroom, I'm sorry, in the shower bath area, going all the way up to the ceiling, so you know I like that. And then we have a little linen closet here. I'm going to call your attention to a small little detail. Now we're going to zoom in. That little notch right there on the handle, that little thing, that's some attention to detail. That's actually the symbol, which is a little sailboat guy, kind of in the Hawaiian petroglyph style, for the Ainamalu neighborhood. So nice little touch on that. And then coming in here to the owner's suite, this is going to be a really cool setup. You're going to like the whole thing in here. So first of all, we got that awesome, gorgeous wood, like kind of that bent wood. It's like a single piece for each thing on the fan, and it starts vertical and it goes horizontal. Super gorgeous. So we got that for our ceiling fan, high ceilings, recessed lights, LED, nice closet setup in here. Plenty of space for you or your guests if you have a vacation rental. Good setup there. Everything that you need. Our sliding glass door going outside. I'm going to tell you a little bit about those sliding glass doors in a moment. Plenty of room. You can do I think we got a California king or a queen here. You could do an Eastern king. You can fit whatever you want here. Plenty of space. We got about 5 feet on this side and about 4 feet over here. And then the bathroom. You're going to love this part. Okay. So we got a 3-panel door. Nice modern design. We got that same quartz countertop, so you can notice that we're keeping everything with the same look. That's how we're doing the houses now. So perfect modern design, you're ready to move right in. Just bring your suitcase. So sapelli wood, dual mirrors, and light fixtures. So that's really a cool setup. Second privacy door here for the toilet. And that's an upgraded toilet. So nice setup on that. And then I have one shower, well, you can have 2. We have our interior shower, 0 threshold, large glass door, 1 by 2 tile, horizontally set, all the way up to the ceiling. Awesome setup on that. You're looking at about 4 foot by 4 foot, and then, ta-da, outdoor shower as well. You know we love these outdoor showers here in Hawaii. Once you get used to using them, you won't use anything else. And access out to the backyard. So really, really cool setup on that. Everyone really likes the outdoor showers. So I'm totally digging it. Okay, I told you I was going to tell you something about these sliders. These aren't normal sliders. So, wow, it's a wood slider. Let me see if my light's coming in here. Ooh. Well, I'll get it from another angle for you guys. There we go. They've got wood facing on this side, even though it's a solid aluminum slider. So this is gonna last. It's nice and heavy and sturdy, but I don't think I've seen anywhere else where they go to that attention to detail. They're like, okay, this is a resort. You got that wood look around. Usually, everyone just goes ahead and they just leave it, and it's just aluminum. On the inside, they did wood, and that's on all of those. That's on the other sliders as well. Okay, the inside of the house is great, and we still have the guest suite to show you. But if you're me, you're gonna be spending a lot of time out here. This is the game changer for this property as it relates to a short-term vacation rental. If you stay in a hotel, if you stay in a condo short-term vacation rental, the one thing you don't have is privacy. I mean, there's just no way around it. You don't. You go to the pool, oh, it's 12 o'clock. All the chairs are gone. Never mind. What are we gonna do today? Okay, let's go somewhere else. Here, you don't have to worry about this. It's your pool. Come out here as you wish. So first, we got a large covered lanai, nice and shady. He's got a TV out here, so you can stand out here and enjoy the game or watch TV if you want. Plenty of space. They have this set up, so you got the table with 4 chairs on the far side. You got this wonderful lounge over here with this setup, super comfortable. Nice job on that. You could add you could add another table out here. You got so much space. And then over here, large KitchenAid outdoor kitchen setup. Look at that thing. So we got our grill set up right here. And then cooktop over here. That's super awesome. Your guests are gonna love that. And then, oh, I didn't even mention, you have the beverage cooler over there, check. And then if you get some morning sun and it's a little bright, because we're facing, so let me spin around for you. We're facing east, so that way is the sunrise. You see some clouds building up over Hualalai there and over Mauna Loa. We got Mauna Kea off in the distance there. So if you get some intense morning sun, all of these sliders have these roll down shades, and actually you just hit a button inside the house and they roll down automatically. And then the pool. So, gorgeous setup on this. See, we got our raised back about a foot, which is great for elevating our landscaping. And then you have your sheer descent waterfall. And then these are really popular in the pools that we're seeing built now, is this sun deck, where it's like 9 to 12 inches deep. People just put the chairs right in there and be sort of in the water. And then of course your steps down to the pool, colored plaster bottom. This pool has a, can't remember if it's LED or a SAM light. It might be a SAM light, but it does a color changing thing. So you can set it on a color, you can have it change colors automatically. Super cool setup on that. And you still have grass, like you still have a yard. Like so many of the houses I look at now, if you have a pool, there's no yard. Like that's it. You made a choice. You get a pool and nothing else. We're on like a 15,000 square foot lot here, so we still got plenty of room. Gorgeous landscaping, beautiful color out here. We got banana trees, we got a bunch of citrus trees over there. Check the description below. I'll have the full list of all the trees. Look at these ohia posts over here. Gorgeous setup. I mean, this is checking all the boxes. And this is why, let's talk some money for a second. This is why the financial model on this unit, based on other units in Ainamalu, in this neighborhood, from property managers, is projected to do $300,000 gross per year. Yeah, you heard me right. I know everyone's talking about that real estate income. Well, how's $300,000 gross per year sound for you? So you can see why this thing is really going to be highly desired. I've already had tons of agents inquire about it because this is a rare offering for our market. I still haven't even shown you the studio. All right, so we had 2 bedrooms in the main house. This studio setup is also a game changer. We got a king size bed here, plenty of space, nightstand on either side. This tasteful artwork in here. Great job. Look at this. This is huge. So I can tell you, you can live in the main house and rent this out. And last year it did 50,000 in revenue. Gross revenue was 50 grand last year. Sapele in here, they didn't go cheap. And we have our little mini refrigerator there. Oh, I should spin around real quick and show you we have a good sized closet. So when your guests come, they have plenty of space. They have their own TV, nice sitting area, dresser. I mean, this is really a super cool setup. And then, yeah, your own washer dryer. So now let's say you do live in the main part of the house and you're just renting this out. These guys got their own washer dryer. These guys got their own air conditioner. So when you're not renting it out, you just shut the AC down in here and you're set. We got the same Sapele wood and quartz countertops. And then a really large shower in here. Just an absolute minimal threshold. Nice glass doors. So keeps this room nice and open. You got the shower head and the wand attachment on there. Tile all the way up to the ceiling. And then privacy door there for the closet, for the toilet. And then this is also really cool if you're renting this out separate, or even if you're not. It's cool that you have this extra lanai area here. So there's a walkway around the front of the house. So if you are living in the main house, your guests are coming out here, they have their own access, not through the courtyard. And then they have this wonderful setup here with our lava rock wall, their own little gas grill out here. Nice little seating area. And look, even they have their own shower right here in the surfboard. So they got an outdoor shower too. Towel racks, automatic sunscreens, just like in the rest of the house. So that's a super cool setup. So you really can make this a totally separate unit if you want to, or you can just keep it part of the main house. So, I mean, this thing is going to be a cash cow. Someone's going to be really, really happy about that. And then I'm going to come into the garage, show you a couple other things in here. That is built into, so it's a set of cabinets, but like this is all metal. This is solid stuff here. That's all staying. The computer's going to go, but that's all staying here with the house. And then pardon the, we're moving out here, but pardon that a little bit, but we got our not one, but two Tesla power walls. Super cool setup over there. And then if you are renting it out, you got a nice big owner's closet if you want to put your boogie boards, beach chairs, stuff you don't want to share in there. And you got those big Costco runs. You got an extra large freezer there. I mean, everything you could want on this thing. This thing has everything. So this is going to be a pretty, this is going to be a busy listing when it comes on the market. Like I said, we're going to be on in a few days. And you're not going to see this anywhere else for the first few days other than here on YouTube and on my site. You can get to my site by going down to the description below and clicking on the link that I have there for you. Okay, guys, it's time for my 3 favorite things about the property, and I'll do my best to be quick. Number 1, this is a short-term vacation rental eligible property in a resort node. You don't have to worry about things changing and taking away your right to do a short-term vacation rental. You don't have to worry about the neighbors complaining and taking away, or the county taking away your non-conforming use certificate. This is set up to be a vacation rental. This is where the county wants people doing vacation rentals. And so you're in the spot that you need to do this to protect your investment. There is the possibility that you get a short-term vacation rental with a non-conforming use certificate and you lose that certificate. And if you paid a premium for the house, that's gonna leave you pretty sore. Projected revenue on this is just over $300,000 a year gross income. And that fully justifies, actually more than justifies, the list price of $2.65 million. I do kind of think this is going to go over list price because no one gets 10% these days. That's unheard of. So yeah, this is going to get a lot of attention just sheerly on the numbers. My number 2 favorite thing about this house is the entire outdoor area, and there's a lot about it. I love the landscaping, the color that they have in here, all these beautiful flowers, wonderful grass, covered lanai, ohia post, That outdoor KitchenAid kitchen setup that you have there, the awesome pool, and the privacy that all of this brings. You don't get that in a hotel. You don't get that at a condo, and that's why these things do so well, is people come here and they have their privacy. That's an awesome and very rare thing. And then my third favorite thing, boy, there's a lot. It's really hard to pick. I really do struggle with it sometimes. And on this house in particular, I could really list about 5 favorite things. I'm gonna pick one here, but it's kind of gonna include a lot of things. So I'm gonna sort of cheat here a little bit. My third favorite thing is the open, modern floor plan that we have in here, which includes the awesome kitchen with the sapele wood, the perfect backsplash, the quartz countertops, stainless steel, lower counter, I mean the whole thing. The way that's connected to outside, the dining room, the living room, the high ceilings, that it's a modern designed house that's used as a vacation rental, and we're not seeing that out here. If you see a home that says a vacation rental in a resort node, it's usually A, over $3 million, and B, like 20 years old at least. And I'm sorry, I love those houses, but they're getting a little tired. So I guess my third favorite thing is just that it's a newer home with newer amenities and a newer design style. My other thing is I really like that that's completely separate. You remember, there was no connection in there. That's a solid wall between the studio and the main house. I told you I can't do 3. I need to do 4 or 5. I really like the courtyard here set up too. All right, I hope you like this as much as I do. Remember, if you have a listing or a buyer's agent that you're working with and you want to work with them, they're not going to find this on the MLS in the first few days unless they search preview. I absolutely honor their agency and your agency relationship with them, but just tell them they got to check this out on preview before it's live if you're wanting to get ready to go early. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, Mike Drutar, principal broker and owner, NextHome Paradise Realty. Give me a like and subscribe if you've liked this video, and I hope to see you again real soon.